Day, and do check out my personal picks each month. I'll see you there. Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Next in our night of British-made films with Hollywood actors in the leads, we have Jack LaRue, born in New York, New York, in a 1948 British crime drama made at a time that Hollywood actors rarely made films away from their home turf. At that time, the British had a thriving, viable industry all its own, but that was soon to actually change. Well, our film is titled No Orchids for Miss Blandish, and it's quite an odd movie, one some have called peculiar, others refer to as fascinating. The Brits trying their hand at doing the sort of gritty gangster film for which years had pretty much been owned by Warner Brothers Studios in Hollywood. The story comes from a 1939 novel of the same name by James Hadley Chase, reportedly one of the most popular books among British soldiers when they were fighting in World War II. It's all about a wealthy woman, Miss Blandish, whose fiancé is murdered, after which the killer kidnaps Miss Blandish, and it all turns into a so-called case of Stockholm Syndrome, where the hostage develops an affection for the captor. Popular British actress Lyndon Travers plays Miss Blandish, and Jack LaRue, from here in the good old US of A, plays the bad guy. And it's worth mentioning that 15 years earlier, Jack LaRue had famously starred in another film about a kidnapped victim becoming involved with her abductor. That was the 1933 Hollywood version of William Faulkner's novel Sanctuary, renamed for the screen The Story of Temple Drake. Well, for years, Jack LaRue was compared to Humphrey Bogart, although LaRue actually pioneered that Bogart kind of screen persona first. But this time around, he does seem to be channeling Bogey as Rick in Casablanca. His character, named Slim, besides being a gangster, is also a saloon keeper with a gambling parlor in the back. Except for Jack LaRue, all the actors in the film are British, but the story is set in Manhattan. Everybody tries their best to sound like Yankees and New Yorkers, try being the operative word. Here's a film that was one of the big hits at our first TCM Classic Film Festival in 2010 in Hollywood. From 1948, No Orchids for Miss Blandish.